Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review for you guys. So the movie I'm reviewing today is The Descent. The Descent was released on August 4th, 2006 in the United States. It was directed by Neil Marshall, and it stars Shauna McDonald as Sarah, Natalie Mendoza as Juno, Alex Reed as Beth, and there were a couple other characters, but due to the limitations of my my notebook, I could only write down 3. This had a budget of £3.5 million, and its box office was $57.1 million. And this movie did spawn a sequel, The Descent Part 2. And something that was interesting about this movie is, and it's included on the Blu-ray, there is a alternate ending. So the UK version had a specific ending, and according to things that I've heard, the UK version, well, I've seen the UK version of the ending, but they thought that it was a little too bleak for American audiences, so they were like, let's have a happy ending. And so we get a quasi-happy ending for this movie. Alright, so let's get into what The Descent is about. Well, we start off with a group of friends who are whitewater rafting. It's Sarah and Juno and all their friends, and they are kind of like these adventure seekers, and they have this like adventure seeking club. So after they get done whitewater rafting, Sarah's husband and daughter are there, and they all leave. On the way to wherever they're going, there is like this final destination thing where there's this truck that has these poles on it, and something happens and the truck stops or whatever, and all the poles go into the car, and it kills Sarah's husband and daughter, leaving Sarah alone in the hospital. She wakes up and realizes that all of her family, all the people that she loved have died. All of her friends are still alive. So then we fast forward to 1 year later in the Appalachian Mountains, and the group of friends decides to get together to go cave exploring, to go spelunking in a cave, and Juno has planned the entire thing out. They're going to this famous cave, and they're gonna go do some exploring and have just kind of a lot of fun. And so they get there, and it's like, I don't know what kind of famous cave this would be. They were like literally just going into a hole in the ground. There was like nothing around. You would think if it was some famous cave, they'd be like, yeah, here's the cave, but all the characters were like, oh, this is normal. And we do find out that this is an unexplored cave that Juno has apparently found herself, and she was like, yeah, I wanted us to all discover this cave, and we'll have it named after us. And so things don't work out. So they get into this cave, they're going, and they realize they're not alone in the cave. There are these creatures that basically live in the cave. They're humanoid, and they want to eat them. So that's where I'm going to leave the synopsis. So let's get into what I liked about this movie. This is a pretty solid horror movie. Like, so good. And the caves are super claustrophobic. I think that this movie does a very good job of making you feel like you're in the cave and it's claustrophobic. It is dark at some points, but if you're in a cave, it makes sense to be dark. We have the creatures, which are interestingly designed. It's very simple, but it is an effective design. I think that these are scary creatures. And, you know, there wasn't really anything that I did not like about this movie. I think that this is a pretty solid movie, and would definitely recommend that anybody check it out if they're interested in horror movies. If you're interested in watching this movie, it is apparently available on Hoopla, the streaming service, which I have it, but most libraries, I think, are attached to it, so you can go and put in your library and see if the library offers it. And all I have is like a library card, and it allows me to rent movies from them and stuff like that. So apparently The Descent is on there. It's also apparently available on Tubi, which is free with ads. And so yeah, that is it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Let me know what you think about The Descent, if it's a movie that you really like or anything like that. Make sure to check out my channel for a whole bunch of different movie reviews and things like that. And thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.